When Nintendo held a presentation for its new console, the Switch, in Tokyo on Friday, January 13th at 1 p.m., Nintendo stock trading dropped 5.75%. Keep that in mind as we continue.
Nintendo Switch is a brand new kind of home gaming system that offers a wide diversity of play styles.
Nintendo games were once very simple and beautiful things. As a company, Nintendo found its roots with developing compelling, fun games in the 80s and the 90s for its now classic game systems. And the progression of Nintendo's systems up until the Wii was pretty logical and successful because Nintendo practiced a very smart strategy: define a target market, develop good games, and satisfy your chosen audience. And they did that for years, especially with their first-party game support. Yet with the release of the Wii U, it was clear that Nintendo wanted to shake things up by embracing some hardcore creativity and create a console that was more than your average game system. In its 5-year run, the Wii U only sold 13 million units compared to 101 million units sold by the Wii. Some loved it, yet many people despised it for being overcomplicated and failing to focus on the most important element of a game system, the actual games. Now, with the announcement of the Nintendo Switch and its most recent presentation in Tokyo, it's clear that Nintendo is serving to continue this trend of releasing another strangely designed system that is trying to do a lot more than just be a home for good games. So has Nintendo finally doomed itself with the Switch? Stick with me, we're going to talk about it for a few minutes.
We have prepared Joy-Con color variations, neon blue and neon red.
This video is going to analyze what looks good with the Switch, what looks bad, and if Nintendo is doomed as a result. So let's have a quick look at the positives with the Switch. There are two things that I think Nintendo is doing right. Number one, its target audience. Right off the bat, it's important to note that the Switch trailer is more important than the Tokyo presentation, as it will be the measure that the average person will get their information from. The disparity between the view counts on this video and the stage video prove this. In this clip, we can see no fewer than 30 different people of many genders directly playing with the Nintendo Switch. More importantly, it should be noted that all of these people look like they're in the 18 to 31 age bracket, save for one girl halfway through the video who looks like she could be a high school teen. There are no children in this video, there are no babies, no parents that can be directly seen, and no elderly people either. Marketing is a complicated machine, and trust me when I say that every single element of this video, including the age, the camera angles, what each person's wearing, has been carefully selected to produce Nintendo's desired result. So it's clear that Nintendo has focused a demographic in mind, early to mid-20s. Moving along to number two of the positives, Nintendo is showing a lot of good game diversity in its presentation. From exclusive first-party titles such as Zelda, Mario and Mario Kart, to third-party sports games and adventure games, and even a game qualified for esports, they're all represented here. Lack of quality game support, especially third-party titles, was a major issue with prior Nintendo consoles, and it looks like Nintendo has taken note of it. Now the negatives. Unfortunately, it seems like Nintendo is hell-bent on repeating the same thing that buried them with the Wii U. Complicate the hell out of a machine that should be focusing on games, and confuse the crap out of us in the process. I present Exhibit A. At 28 seconds, we see the first actor remove the outer game pads and take the Switch mobile, all because the dog wanted to go for a walk. Who walks the dog and plays video games at the same time? Let me tell you something, we just don't do it. What we don't do even more is let our dog off the leash at the local park and chase kids around at night while we play video games sitting incorrectly on a bench. Playing the Switch while dog walking is never gonna happen. Exhibit B. This is not how the average gamer wants to play a video game. Firstly, average players want controllers, not nunchucks. And what happens if we lose one of those gamepads? We're gonna be halfway up shit creek. This is how we want to play games, with a controller, a big comfy couch, and a huge TV. Welcome to modern gaming, Nintendo. Exhibit C. This is also not the optimal way to play a video game. Look at the size of that guy's controller for a second. Just look at it. And look at the Switch. It's like playing Mario Kart on a handheld GPS while holding onto a cracker as a controller. Exhibit D. No sports fan wants to play NBA 2K18 like this. Is this a joke? You can't even see the writing on the back of the jerseys. Exhibit E. Once again, this is never going to happen. Look around at this picture. Beautifully well-dressed people on a rooftop sunset party staring at a tiny screen playing a video game. If they wanted to play a video game, they'd go back downstairs and sit on the couch. Exhibit F. Future neck injury number 1, future neck injury number 2, future neck. This is reminding me of the posture I had when I was playing the goddamn Virtual Boy. I'm not trying to rag on Nintendo here. I'm just being realistic. I brought up all of those points because of one simple underlying reason. The Switch is once again too complicated. Maybe not for me or you, but for the common player. You might say, hey man, you don't have to take it mobile. You could just sit on your couch and play. But it's not about that. It's about the message of what this product is, what it does, who it's for, and how easy it is to understand. People want to know these things. For a long time, Nintendo has needed to change. Its management has needed to visualize a solution to get back to the roots of what made them successful. The average player, ill-equipped with information, simply walking into the store and looking at the Nintendo Switch for the first time, is going to be confused, both with its physical application and worse, with relating to the console in terms of playability. What goes where? When can I disconnect it? Why are there 2 game sticks? What if I lose a gamepad? Can I turn the system off when it's disconnected? What kind of battery do I need? Is it a game console or is it a mobile game console? These are all valid questions that will create problems for the average player wanting to play a video game with the Nintendo Switch. The point of a game system is to supply games first, and features second in my opinion. Sony and Microsoft, they do have the luxury of iterating on their systems and taking more chances than Nintendo because they have inherently large followings and decent track records. Nintendo, on the other hand, failed with the Wii U and needed to earn back the loyalty of gamers by creating a system focusing on providing games. I think ultimately, people are once again going to say, what the hell is a Nintendo Switch? And I don't think that's good for Nintendo, once again. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, by all means hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you want to see more of these discussion style videos in the future, and have yourself a kick-ass day.